Joe Zombie.
Hello. I have no idea what we're doing.
Me neither. Let's find out together.
It seems like we might be once again be coming from some kind of wetland.
Looks like, yeah, we're in Louisiana. That's all I know. Apparently, this is the name of a town in Louisiana. That is literally the only thing I know about this game is that is the name of a town in Louisiana. I know nothing else about it.
I didn't even know that. I had no idea what Norco was supposed to be.
I know nothing else about it, so let's jump in. I just keep hearing everybody talking about how good this is, so there it is down at the bottom. It says Norco, Louisiana. So.
Yeah.
All right. So, S.H.I.E.L.D. hid the stars behind halogen and flame projected onto the sky every night. Oh, auto is off. Good. There was no such thing as silence. The noise never went away. The refinery exhaled an endless sigh. I could never sleep. It was so loud, or I still can't sleep without that sound.
For me, it's like when you get used to that kind of sound, you can't sleep without something comparable to it.
That's hard. Yeah, I have to sleep with the TV on. I can't sleep in silence. Silence drives me nuts.
So, I would say we still can't sleep without that sound.
You got it. It's very awesome art, man. It's crazy looking.
Yeah, like when I came back from New York, it was like unnerving how silent it was compared.
Right.
In your dreams, so quiet. I'm just like.
In your dreams, the towers were grand cathedrals, places of worship. The swamps hid behind mirrors like spies. The birds transformed into radiant spheres and traced omens above the highway blight. That's a super cool reflection in a window.
Gatsby type stuff here.
That's got to be a reflection in a window. That's super cool, though. You spent your adolescence sleepwalking between little devastating rituals. Though Blake pleaded, you decided to leave. I knew he'd get over it, or I don't care.
I don't know. Guess I knew he'd get over it.
Sure. He never did. You called out on a grainer to Chicago and onward to the West Coast. You'd never leave Louisiana and thought you'd never return. You thought the ghosts of the lowlands wouldn't find you hiding along the road. You were wrong. I don't know. The years carried you through overlit suburbs of the vast American limbo, across mountains above cell towers. Thumbing down 99, you saw an old man crouched in a roadside ditch. He was mouthing your name. He had a familiar gaze. He was gone when you wiped the sleep from your eyes. That looks like a nightmare. It's like Captain Spaulding in the clouds. Genuinely looks like Captain Spaulding with the yellow teeth and everything. You spoke to Blake, learning of your mother's decline in health, her insomnia, her erratic behavior. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I could only see and speak in emoji.
You ignored the urgency in your brother's voice.
See? Emoji.
By and by, you made your way east. You threw your phone into the Rio Grande. You joined the armies of the Mesa. For months, you were in the company of fugitives. You slept in nuclear tunnels, repairing engines and weaponry. ABQNM?
Yeah. Albuquerque, New Mexico, sir.
Ah, cool. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. You escaped while the foot soldiers of a pop-up junta bloodied the parched land.
Good Lord, what kind of like dystopian, like Fallout universe are we in?
I don't know. The ocean's on fire, so I don't know. While hiding in the berth of a freightliner, I slept or I forget.
No, that
wasn't even. It was never an option. No way. God has abandoned this land. There's no way you're praying. Sorry.
Oh, we just go. I slept. Why not?
All right, cool.
Do that.
You slept easily as the truck shuttled through the plains. You called home from a landline in a motel somewhere beyond Texas. You knew from Blake's hello that your mother was already dead. You hung up, shouldered your bag, and returned to the highway. 5 years had passed. The ghosts were calling you back home.
Maybe quite literally. Who fucking knows?
What is happening right now? Oh,
Lowland ghosts.
Oh man, that actually almost made me puke.
Well, the weird camera shift?
I'm holding onto my desk because it like tipped up like you were doing this with the camera. And it like made me like, oof. Monkey! You awake from a delirious dream to find yourself in your childhood home. Monkey watches you from the
Monkey.
corner. You know what that
Monkey,
looks
can you
like?
turn around?
Do you
I
know
need
what
some
that
privacy,
looks like?
please.
Do you know what that looks like?
No.
There were these toys when we were kids that were from beyond when we were kids that were
Teddy Ruxpin.
No, it was a stuffed animal, but it had like a face, like a circular disc face that was like sewn onto. It was like a monkey, but it like had like it was all stuffed and it had like a round disc face, right? It was like a circular where the face was, and it was stuck on there, and it had like a ooh, and you could take its thumb and stick it in its mouth like it was sucking its thumb.
Okay.
That's what that looks like. It has like the circular disc face and like the hand. That's what it reminds me of. Is that old
Except
toy?
it has it doesn't have like a thumb suck mouth. It just
No, it doesn't because
face.
that would look. Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying that's what that reminds me of. Let's click monkey. Oh, monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey, you're
Oh my God. Why did you become a demon when we picked you up?
Monkey, your best
That is
friend.
not the face
a
that we saw.
childhood gift. You spoke with him often when things got difficult, but then you left. He sat here for 5 years collecting dust. 5 years. His eyes fill with anger as he challenges you to return his gaze. Staring contest part 1. Glyphs.
What?
Glyphs will appear and flash a pattern. Match the pattern to meet Monkey's
All right,
gaze.
you got this. We're gonna
Ready?
stare down this monkey.
Yes.
So that one.
You successfully
Why
meet
did he shoot
Monkey's
lasers out of his
gaze
eyes?
with a cool assurance. However, his expression is unchanged. You stare at Monkey more intensely. Staring contest part 2.
I will stare at this monkey. It ain't gonna
Circles
beat me.
will appear over Monkey's eyes. An outer ring will shrink to the perimeter of the circle. Click the circle when the outer ring locks into place.
Will do.
Click the
Hope you
circle
got your
when the outer
reflexes
ring
fresh.
locks into place. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's kind of like a. No. There we go. There we go. Haha.
Anger melts from Monkey's face. Take Monkey.
Yeah, absolutely. We won.
You
This is
drape
our
Monkey
now.
over your shoulder. My best
Monkey
friend. Oh,
is
we
the
have a
spoils of
party.
war.
We have a party.
It's us and
Monkey
our
stares
monkey.
at you. You stare at Monkey. Keep staring.
Oh, can we just have staring
He stares
contests
with
with
more
him?
intensity until his gaze passes through you. You become invisible to him. Keep staring. Little
Yeah.
circles of light pool in the doll's tired eyes as they watch the infinite space beyond your being. The air that hangs between your eyes and his is a vacuum of utter stillness. You look away.
He
Can't be a
sees through time.
Can't beat Monkey in a staring contest. You assume millions
Oh,
have
not
been
if he
keeping...
stares through you.
Who's million? Among the books on the shelf is a slim volume called Crisis LARPing.
Yeah.
Read. The proto-disaster tourism began almost as soon as the floodwaters left. Punks from across the country ventured into the Ninth Ward. Gentilly, St. Bernard, and I thought it said they ventured into the Ninth Ward gently. I was like, weird. Finally, the East. They curated a theatrical self-portrait of their lives in the ruins. The aesthetics of disaster were central to the emerging milieu. It began to percolate into popular culture. Collapse became the zeitgeist. Wise investors recuperated the experience of disaster. New Orleans became a plastic dystopia, a marketplace for crisis.
This is too real.
It does not sound fun to me.
Sounds like New Orleans after Katrina.
A sticker from grade school half peeled from the window.
Yeah. Click it again. There we go.
A flyer from a show your friend put on a few weeks before you left town. A fight broke out while one of the opening bands played. I got whipped in the face with a bike chain.
Oh my
or
God.
I was outside. Well,
I don't know. So we got whipped in the face with a bike chain. That seems like a more interesting story.
okay. You still have a scar above your left
Oh,
eye.
okay. I wonder if that like changes the look of us.
After the show, you and Blake shot fireworks from the roof of a hotel on Poydras
Poydras Street.
Street. Sleepless and sober, the two of you walked back to Norco. You watched the sun climb over the grain elevators. grain
hell of a
elevators
fight
have...
when you get whipped in the face with a bike chain.
No, that's a mosh pit. Like, they're like literally beating the crap out of each other while the band plays, and then someone pulls out a bike chain and who's like, I'm not just bike chain.
Yeah, just start swinging that around. It's fine.
It's weird. The laptop, your Parrain?
I would say Parrain.
The laptop your Parrain gifted you idles on a shoddy particle board desk. Wake laptop.
Yeah, see what's on
As
here.
the screen illuminates, you notice the signal in the house is dead. No internet, no porn for you, bad boy.
Yeah,
Put your willy away.
Porn. Please tell me I downloaded some.
It looks like Blake was using the computer at some point. He left a browser tab open. View tab.
Speaking of porn.
Nuns gone wild.
Yes, I love my
Kim
Kim Possible hentai.
Guess let's go all the way up to the top and read.
Modbot.
Okay, so this is Discord.
Yeah, sounds
Anybody still post here? Nope, place is a wasteland. Mods
Is
are
that what
all
that is? Or is
mods.
that Zero Sexula?
Oh, it's like sexuala. I don't know. But it says, nope, place is a wasteland. Mods are all social justice warriors. You're posting. Nice one, jackass. Forgot I even posted. Wanted to run something by you gents. Was knocking out a saccalite in the spillway.
Sure.
I don't know what that means. Saw a big round glowing thing in the sky. Call that
Yeah,
the
they call it
sun,
the
OP. Funny. Talked to somebody else seeing it too near the parish canal.
That looks like the sun.
Bruh, that's the sun. Bruh, the big yellow one's the sun.
Yeah.
The big yellow one's the sun. Wow, you're so funny. The big yellow one is the sun. Laugh my ass off. I see that every day, OP. Been rising and setting every day I've been alive. It's the sun. Ha 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 ha. Drop it, fucks. Anybody seen or not?
The sun? I don't know.
Nothing like this, but birds in them swamps be
Nothing
like this. Okay, it says nothing like this, but birds in them swamps be acting weird. We all seeing the sun, bruh.
Birds
Relax.
be crazy. We all know it.
We all seeing the sun, bruh. Nothing like it was made of glass. Looked like it was made of glass, maybe. Would glow real bright, then not at all. Move fast. Best pick I could get. All kinds of shit been happening out that way. Turns out it was actually us in our playthrough of the other game we're playing right now, fighting the lighthouse. They're like, I don't know, shit's going crazy. Get some sleep, OP. Need cash fast? Install Quack Job. Use promo code #bleed3 for up to 0.005 Quack coin.
Oh,
The fuck kind of name is Quack Job? Just like the name sounds, full of lunatics. App's a way of getting you to join a cult, worse than them people living in the mall in Kenner. You can't trade that coin they use on hardly any exchanges because everybody knows it's a goddamn Ponzi scheme. You hear that, kids?
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mods won't do a thing about shills, but they'll ban you on the spot for using a naughty word. Place is a joke. ClearNet's nothing but celebs, libs, and bots. Oh, wow, you're fun. Seen this exact thing, OP. Still there? Seen at the base of the upper suction. Cool.
Neat.
Well, we now have context for there's a thing in the sky, and we don't know what it is, but apparently
There's a thing
everybody just
glowing in
thinks
the sky,
it's
but apparently
the
just
sun.
yeah. Well, even if you look at the picture, you're like, man, that looks like the sun.
Yeah. Just makes me laugh how they just put breh in there so much, like, because that is such a thing you see on Twitter all the time. Just people being like,
It is.
Breh,
A lot of people going breh.
ratio breh, and you're like, ugh. Can I look at myself? Oh, what have I done? I don't. This is my mind
We're
map.
having a staring contest with ourselves.
Oh, the mind map is weird. I hate it. You.
Yeah.
We're traveling. Our home again. Finished thought. Okay, what were we?
We're traveling.
Our home again.
Sure, that. Like so.
Because your brother needs you because your mom died.
Oh boy.
We're traveling through the Midwest, across the Rockies, down the Pacific. We were in the Midwest, right? Because of Albuquerque?
No. Is that considered the Midwest?
I don't know.
Man, why are they asking me geography questions?
Is Albuquerque up there by Illinois? Is it like closer to like above? Is it like central?
I mean,
North
it might be
America?
the Midwest. We could try the Midwest.
I mean, apparently we're gonna get an option to click all of them, I guess. But
Yeah.
what do you say, Rockies?
We'll say the Midwest, if I can do that. Jesus.
The freight cars rattled in the cold dusk as you crouched on the grainer porch. The cell towers peeked over the flat country, translating the notions of the world. The lights of suburban Memphis, the fences, the traffic, the stark shadows over lavender blanketed clouds. I would not think of Memphis as the Midwest.
No. Yeah, Albuquerque is nowhere near Memphis, but maybe it's Memphis in another state. I don't know how many states have Memphis.
I don't know, but I just feel like walking in Memphis, it ain't Tennessee, it's another state. Oh, okay, cool. Sick. I don't remember that part of the song.
Memphis, Montana.
I was trying to have a sip to fix my parchment of my throat, but no, I had almost drowned for that drink.
I hope you hydrate your lungs.
Afraid, tired, silent, and alert at each terminal, you watched the night decay for miles. Then what? You rode in the back of a van,
like wedged
between amplifiers from Chicago to Des Moines. You stole a heater from Walmart and brought it to the poorly attended house show. Des Moines to Kansas City to Denver. Across the Rockies.
Yeah.
Your friends went south and you were glad to be alone. You spent long nights along those highways in a shitty sleeping bag. You bathed in rivers. You watched the ocean of outer space. You watched the satellites travel along their course. I'm gonna be honest, when I read that Oceans of Outer Space thing, I read it twice to make sure I didn't misread it. I was like, Oceans of Outer Space? Fuck?
Where are we?
Summer days arrive. You built a bike in a garage in Eureka and took it south. Generator shows on the beach, interstate on-ramps, teeming with personalities, sticking their thumbs out, flopping their wings, the familiar smile on the face of the old man who looks like Captain Spaulding with a cross carved into his forehead.
Yeah,
looks like Lobo. Looks like Lobo and Captain Spaulding had a baby. That smile burned its image into your eyes. Dismiss? You.
Yeah.
Finished thought.
Finished thought.
The smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday ashes and mascara ran from his eyes. Your mom looks like a postcard and she's super dead.
Yeah, she died.
The cancer metastasized. It was in her liver, then her lungs, then it was in her brain. She was on chemo, never finished her third course. At the hospice on Jefferson Highway, Blake said the traffic shook the building. He left before she drew her last breath. Alone with the morphine drip and the rattling glass, that's how Catherine died. Your mom.
If you didn't already know that, that's how your mom died. It's sad. Be sad.
Your brother is a lot. Younger, reckless, gets in trouble, spends sleepless nights scrolling image boards looking at pornography. An edgelord, a shitlord, a sensitive soul, compassionate, foolish, can't take criticism, always needs money, tries to help those he loves, but often makes things worse. What else?
What else? Yeah.
Insecure, dysmorphic, constantly checking his reflection, always seeking validation. This is too real, I needed to stop.
Yeah, right.
Was terrified of you leaving, and now he's terrified of you dying. When I think of him, all I get is guilt and obligation to family. No love or anything like that. Your brother is oblivious.
He's oblivious, apparently.
Your grandma once said that she didn't much expect from Blake. She said he was short-tempered, oblivious, and couldn't focus. He was sitting in the chair across from her, staring down at a tablet. After she left the room, you asked him how he felt. I feel fine. Why? Because of what Gran said, you responded. You look confused.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Again,
I was playing
oblivious.
Roblox on my phone. Did you know that they have Sonic the Hedgehog now? It's cool. Your brother.
I was watching this still standing video about it. It was neat.
Yeah, they did a video about it. It was pretty cool, I guess. All right, well, that's enough of that. We have gone so many places, and we've not left the bedroom yet.
That's because we had to go on our own brain journey, apparently.
That was interesting. Oh, we're in here now. Jesus loves the little candles, all the little candles of the world. They are not yellow, they're white, and they are not set alight. Anyway.
Yeah.
A family
That's
photo
because your
album.
mom's dead, and they don't believe in God anymore. After
We don't talk about Mama. Yellowing pages of disposable
Did you know your mom was
photographs.
Catherine? She was your mom, just in case you didn't know.
Your grandmother, a peculiar look in his... Oh, your grandfather, a peculiar look in his face, impossible to read.
Your grandmother.
Your mom staring at Blake through the obscured lighting. He's dressed as a vampire, tugging at someone's waist. Pleated khaki shorts. A photo labeled Duck. Scene of a barbecue on the lakefront. The man at the center points playfully at the camera. His face is obscured. Turn the pages and there's Blue, your father.
Oh, you're my boy, Blue.
I was about to say, you're Blue's boy. You're literally Blue's boy. Though you never thought of him that way, his skin stained by the sun, a canister of dip shoved in his front pocket, his easy smile, his knowing eyes. This is too real. This is describing my father. You set the book aside.
I think a lot of us have fathers with cans of dip indenting their pocket.
Yeah, my father literally has like he always has one right here, and it literally is like it's there so much that he literally has the circle where it's like...
Yeah, it's like an indent. Like, no matter what happens, it will always have that circle.
It's like etched into his shirts when he takes them off.
Yeah.
A letter from Shield Oil sits atop a stack of mail. Shield Oil community notice. Oh, I'm sure this is like, we've poisoned you again. Please don't sue us. Dear
don't worry
neighbor,
about the drinking water.
please be advised. There will be elevated flaring at the site of our number 5 stack near Good Hope on the evening of Thursday, March 19th. This will pose no health risk to residents. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the Shield Norco Office of Community Engagement.
Oh yeah, great. Just keep making like flashes of light. We think it's the sun, but it's apparently your stacks.
A photo of your mom holding Blake as a baby on a beach in Pensacola, Florida. It's winter. You stand beside them, bundled up and laughing as a gust of wind rakes the beach. The sky is bone white.
Why, oh why, did we go to Pensacola in the winter?
The heat of spring will soon arrive, and the mildewed air of the window unit will fill the room.
Sure.
I know that smell.
Yeah.
Memories of sleepless nights, the dull refinery hum, and the red halogen half-darkness. Your mom sitting here staring through the window. There was a tension in her demeanor, as if you were interrupting some urgent and obligatory task. You'd continued to the kitchen with no words exchanged. But those nights were rare. I thought she hated me.
I don't know.
I had to say those nights were rare. I don't have a reason to think she hates us for any reason yet.
Yeah.
Many of them you simply don't remember.
Oh, well.
I'm not trying to be...
Maybe she did hate us, we just didn't remember.
I was going to say, I'm not trying to be too antagonistic for literally no reason. It's a TV.
Yeah. Watch TV.
You turn on the television. A chaotic distortion of your mother's memories flashes before you. Tune in.
Sure. Yeah, let's look at our mom's memories.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Fire. That's my favorite memory.
This literally looks like it's about to go into a Metal Gear cutscene where it's just like, Snake, in this 1976, Foxhound came across
in 1997,
whatever.
We developed nuclear platforms that could shoot from anywhere.
Correct.
After the oil crisis of 86. That's traffic.
He's like, oil platforms. Oil platforms.
Traffic. People being gassed. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it looked like somebody running away from being gassed. An old defective flat screen your mom never bothered to bring to the curb. Then how was I looking at things on
I think we can look at our brain map again.
Probably. Bookshelf.
The bookshelf.
You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. The western margin of the
TV's not working. All I keep seeing is these weird, like, self-rewinding clips of oil films.
Diaspora.
Yeah.
In the end, we decided to leave, Dimes. It wasn't the cat cracker, or the smells, or the fear for our children's health that drove us away, though they played a part. Truth be told, it was the media attention, the spokespeople and activists and academics and all this. I was done with it. I was done being a poster child, done being thought of as a victim. I wanted my experience to be my own, not something to gawk at or dissect in a laboratory. Many tragedies have come to pass along the western margins of Lake Pontchartrain. Pontchartrain? I think it's actually pronounced Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain?
Yeah, isn't it?
I would say Pontchartrain, but I mean, we can go with Old Lake Pontchartrain.
Okay. I actually want to know because
like,
I genuinely just want to know.
from like out in front of your house.
I genuinely just want to know how that's pronounced. So I'm just gonna give me a moment real quick because I need to know.
I don't know. No matter what it is, I think we should go with Lake Pontchartrain.
Shut up. You're so hateful. Please play this. Are you ready? You ready for this?
Yeah, sure.
Pontchartrain.
I mean,
it's Pontchartrain, bro.
I get it, but it sounds ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely. But I thought that was what it was.
Pontchartrain.
Yep, it's Pontchartrain. Yep. Cool, great, love it. So glad.
But it's more like, I think it's less punch and more paunch.
Okay, well, yeah, because instead of saying boudin, they say boudin. Like,
well, the hole and punch are two different words.
The hole in the flow is filled with limestone. Okay, yeah, I get it. Either way, I'm from Alabama, not Louisiana, so bear with me. But Pontchartrain sounds a lot like Pontchartrain. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Lake Pontchartrain.
Unnamed hurricane of
YW9D left the settlements of Frenier and La Branche in a state of unrecognizable destruction. Those who survived did so by clinging for their lives to the limbs of cypress trees, which are not very big, if I remember correctly. Aren't those very thin branches?
Fairly,
aren't those like wavy trees? The fables and secrets of those communities lies with the bones now scattered in the sediment of the lake. Fun, they just buried them. Everything in Louisiana is already underwater anyway.
Yeah, it was literally apparently a town, and then it became a lake.
Yeah. Shield has acquired much of Norco's most flood-resistant land through a variety of mechanisms. Madair and Moore, YX1Y, argue that one such mechanism is process of deliberate externality. This theory posits that key corporate decision makers encourage the company to admit effluent and noxious substances into the environment with the explicit intention of decreasing neighborhood property values so they can buy them up. This compels the residents to sell their properties below market value to relocate as quickly as possible so they don't die to chemical death, who they should be sued and run out of business for. But that's not how the world works, because late-stage capitalism is bullshit. The criticism that this theory often receives is that it diminishes the importance of slavery in situating black residents along industrial fence lines, Jacobs YX2D, up and down the Mississippi River. Maybe don't do that anymore. Maybe that's a thing to do. In the words of Carter YX2B, slavery was the deliberate externality from which Shield continues to profit. Pollution was never needed. Oh, good.
Oh,
we're in that dystopian future. Cool.
Yay.
Joy. We already read the letters?
Yeah, we did. They're like, hey, there might be some stuff happening, but it's super fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, let's go see our
mind. Yeah, I need to contact us.
Let's go check our mind thing.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Blue is a vague memory. You don't remember Blue, only the things he left behind. Photographs, Cologne, not Cologne, Cologne. Yeah. Tools, the name that your mother left you, or the name that your mother kept. Even the, I mean, technically she left it to you. I guess that still works. My brain was overwriting the words, sorry. Even the pictures that have survived are too faded to make out. Finished thought. Your grandfather, Peter Pops Pierre Melakin. He passed away when you were a teenager. How would you say that name? Please, go on. If you're gonna laugh at how I'm pronouncing these fucking Louisiana-ass names, go ahead. I'll wait. It's fine. By all means.
I don't know. Maybe it's Melancon, but yeah, Melankin could be it. I just don't. We're gonna be
pronouncing everything.
Oh,
absolutely. Yep, totally. Yep, absolutely.
Oh,
if you're gonna laugh,
so
I'm gonna
touchy.
look it up.
Oh boy.
I just want. Well, also I want to know how you say it.
Melanson.
That is not what I would have thought.
Neither one of us.
Correct. So that's why I look
I
it
didn't
up.
think they were making the S sound.
Here's the
but there it
thing.
is.
People don't admit to not knowing things in this world that we live in, and then they never learn. They just go, I look it up. And then you know what? Now our show is educational because now you know how to say that.
I mean, technically, it's been educational ever since we started picking the books off the bookshelf.
You're not wrong, but still.
Talk about theories of corporate greed and all that,
Yeah.
slavery.
Yeah, he passed away when you were a teenager. He
Also,
seemed
you know,
to-
our mind field had to, or whatever we call this, mind map, whatever.
Yeah,
Had geography lessons in it.
correct. He seemed to court controversy, though as a child you never understood why. I mean, he looks like
Yeah.
it's like
That man looks like an Atari version of like what a troll would look like.
He kind of looks like King Boomy and Dr. Robotnik fused with like, I don't know,
Sure.
Uncle Ruckus or something. Like he just has this like something's like not quite right about him, but also he just
Yeah.
looks like a old frail man with dark skin.
He
An
looks like a
old-
creative character from like a cyberpunk game.
Sure. Then again, so does everyone on the screen.
Except for the weird emoji people, for whatever reason.
I mean, that's just a Watch Dogs game. It's still
Sure.
pretty close. An old friend of your mom's. Your memory of him is scattered and vague. Okay, thank you for mentioning
Yeah, all right.
him.
Cool.
All right,
Glad we.
sick.
Oh, blurry face. My mom's best friend.
Bedroom, front
I
yard,
remember him fondly.
kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. And we will pick up in this pigsty when we start the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching. You learned about punching trains
Yeah.
and
Yeah, old
Melanson.
Lake Punch Train.
And Melanson.
Yeah.
I've been Dead Action Jones.
I've been Joe Zombie.
We are still standing. This is Norco. Way easier name to remember than that soundy mind.
Yeah. Somehow
And,
that is the one you can grasp.
It's super easy. It's like, it makes sense. It's like, all right, boom,
Yeah.
there it is. Like Tunic, that's easy. In sound mind is such a, it's because like the actual term is of sound mind. So I wanted to say of sound mind, and then I gave up trying. Like when you say, what are they? Oh, they are of sound mind. They're fine. They're not messed up.
Sure.
But you named it in sound mind to be funny, and now I can't remember the name of your damn game. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This game's pretty neat so far. There's a lot in it's very dense.
We have
it's
not
very
left our house.
Yeah, it's very dense with content, so I'm pretty excited. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. I'm the Extra Jones. This is the first episode. I'm only going to do these on the first episode of the series going forward because it feels really
Sure.
dumb to do an episode 30. But like, if you're enjoying this, if you've started watching this series, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have
Yeah.
you. We have actual days of content that you can go watch, and we put
We
them
got
all
so
in
much for you to
playlists.
enjoy. Hit that bell for notifications for new stuff.
Yeah, we put them all in playlists and organize them all super nice and neat. So you don't even have to do a thing. You just click the thing and go, oh, look, they're all right here together. That's super nice. Yeah, we do that. Also, we have a podcast, so go enjoy that as well. That comes out every Thursday on Apple, SoundCloud, and the video version is on YouTube, free of charge for you to enjoy. So until then, have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.